It will not be implemented in the immediate future. However, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank is piloting steps to help control or guide commercial banks regarding fees and charges customers are required to pay. Restricted by law regarding the Banking Act in terms of affecting change, Governor Timothy Antoine says the ECCB does not regulate fees and charges.
That is what we call market conduct, the relationship between financial institutions, for example banks, and their customers. In law, ECCB is tasked with regulating banks in terms of financial stability. And the most important thing that we have to do for you is to make sure depositors' funds are safe. That's what the focus of our regulation is about.
Thus, noting the importance of market conduct, Governor Antoine highlights the ECCB is now undertaking work in that regard to add to the bank's monitoring and disclosure or transparency rules.
So now when a financial institution wants to address their fees and charges, the only thing the law allows us to do is to ask them to submit the fees, ask them why, and ask them whether they have given sufficient notice. And adequate notice means at least 30 days to their customers before they bring the new fees in. We cannot say, no, you can't charge it. We can't even say yes.
Chief Director for Policy at the ECCB, Tracy Polius, explains their goal is to pass an independent legislation within the ECCU that addresses the conduct of financial institutions, not only relegated to commercial banks, that allows for some level of consumer protection.
It would allow for us being an ability to assess whether fees and charges are consistent with the service that's being provided and all of that. So that would be an addition to the suite of legislation that we currently have in the financial sector. So that's what we hope to accomplish. Have an independent bill that addresses that. It would be uniform, so it would be across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union in all 8 jurisdictions.
She adds that a conduct authority will be established, represented by a financial ombudsman at the central bank, with support from each of the countries, including Grenada. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.